Good morning, Kaz from Wheels and Wags. How are we all this week? Been a bit cool here this week, so yeah. Oh, sun's just coming out. I can see out the window, which is good. You can hear the diesel heater humming in the background. So another busy week. So left you at Cowra, I believe, last week. We did an overnight roadside stop just outside of Cowra to get away from the noise of the bumpy bridge where we were parked under. But I did notice that Bandit had a bit of a limp when I had him out walking. I'm very careful to check his feet and stuff because burrs and things do get caught in his feet. Couldn't find anything. So I thought I'd leave it to the next day and just see if he'd stepped on something. Anyway, that night when he was laying next to me on the couch, I did notice he had some lumps under his arm. So I was a bit concerned, and then that night, trying to get on the bed, he couldn't jump up in the morning, wouldn't even try and get off the bed, so I had to lift him, and that was very painful. So I went, no, that's not right, that's not him, because he's a bit of a toughie. So I decided to backtrack to Cowra and find a vet. Found the perfect one. They were brilliant, great vet. She was very thorough. And it turns out that he'd had a grass seed go up under his front arm. She could feel the trail of where it had gone in, but because of the location, she couldn't go in and get it out because it's just all nerves and muscles right in up under the armpit. So she gave us a course of antibiotics and some pain killers to get him through for a few days. She said it could, just dissipate itself. The body might take care of it. Or it could become something down the track. We just have to wait and see, really. So medication this week's gone well. He's walking normally. The lumps have all gone. So I'm hoping that the body's taking care of it and we don't have any issues down the track. Don't really want to do a surgery. Poor old fella. So yeah, good news on that front. From there we tracked back and met up with Kelly and Martin at Woodstock. As per my last message and probably the post you've seen during the week if you follow, we did a fun photo shoot in our hippie gear. It was really good fun. We spent a couple of hours just mucking around being silly. Lots of laughs. Always good to do something a bit different, and actually most of that stuff we wear often anyway, so nothing really too far out. Just so happened that Woodstock came along. We both agreed it would be a great idea to have some fun and do something a little bit different, as we do. So that was good fun. I'll post some more photos if you didn't see them on Facebook, so that you can. From there we stayed at Woodstock just the one night, which is $15 camp. No services, so you have to be self-contained there, and you just pay at the local pub. From there we went to Lyndhurst. Lyndhurst is a great little spot, just a little town. There's no shops or anything there apart from a small garage. But the little ground that we're at, there's 9 sites. It's a donation site. There is access to potable water. They have a tennis court there, so I dragged Kelly out onto the tennis court. She did really well. She hasn't played before, but she did really well. We had lots of laughs. There's some equipment there, fitness equipment. There's a little, bush library. There's toilets, and there's a big sort of oval there that you can walk the dogs around or whatever. But yeah, it was a great little spot. We really liked it there, and we stayed there 2-3 nights, which was really good. From there we went to another great spot just down the road. We don't move far. It was only like about 16 k's to a Lake Karkoa Dam, and that's a free camp spot as well. A beautiful outlook from where we parked, and there's the wind turbines in the background. The sunsets were amazing, lovely foggy mornings giving us really cool views over the lake. It was really misty and moody in the morning, but just sitting on the banks, it was actually quite warm when the weather was like that, and looking out over the dam as the fog cleared was just amazing. The dogs and I sat in the sun and watched it all happen. So that was really good. We really enjoyed just hanging out there for a couple of days. So from while we were at Karkoa Dam, we had a look around Bellany, had a bit of fun on the play equipment there, another hamster wheel which tried to kill us at the park, and then we went did a bit of shopping, had some lunch. We happened to go up to the lookout, which was great views all around. And on the way back down, somehow we just fluked. We saw all these people standing near the train line, and so we stopped and said, oh, something must be happening, like it seems weird. So we stopped and just asked what was happening, and they said that there was a special coming through. I think the name they said was the Nanny. Was just a special train that only runs very infrequently, and I think it was the first time it was going through to Bathurst. And so yeah, we'd only been there like 1 or 2 minutes, and this steam train came, also probably not steam, diesel train came through, and it was very cool. So that had the old one at the front, but we did notice there was a diesel carriage behind it. There are a lot of hills around there, so I'm sure it needed the extra puff to get up the hills. Like, you know, it's a bit slow for us in the buses even. But yeah, beautiful area out there. So enjoying our time out in the rolling hills. So then from there we headed back to the dam for another night, and then the next day went into Bathurst. So far Bathurst is lovely. The streets are wide, the buildings you know, very well kept. I don't know, it just feels like there's room to breathe, that no one's in a rush. It's a real country city, but it's beautiful. And we have seen the Mount Panorama sign beckoning on the hills, so that will be hit in the next couple of days. So that'll be fun. It'll be in a Terios, so it won't be very fast, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, so I'll put some photos up of the week. I hope you've all had a safe and happy week, and we'll catch you again next time. Bye.